Royal Roads University acknowledges that the campus is located on the traditional lands of the Kasapsan and the Lekwungen ancestors and families, who have lived here for thousands of years.
What's the point of this environmental scan? This environmental scan is part of our journey to transform our culture and build an inclusive, safe university in which everyone can thrive. We want to grow our understanding of the visible and invisible systems at Royal Roads. Our next iteration of the Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Action Plan, led by the Office of Research, is coming soon. To inform what we do next, we want to know how Royal Roads staff and faculty are impacted by barriers and opportunities. After completing a small-scale environmental scan with Royal Roads' Canada Research shareholders in 2019, we realized that we needed to survey all Royal Roads faculty and staff in order to understand how our culture impacts the research that we do and the next steps we take. At an institution like ours, it's clear that the research environment is not separate from the rest of Royal Roads, but built into the community as a whole. Research is part of what we do, how we learn, how we teach, and who we are. By better understanding the value of our diverse workplace, we can figure out how to make meaningful improvements. We want to create data-driven change that is led by the voices of our community. And this survey is our first step.
How will the information I share be kept private? One of the goals of how we structured this research was to ensure that no one at Royal Roads will be able to access individual responses. To conduct this environmental scan, we've partnered with the Canadian Centre for Diversity and Inclusion, or CCDI. CCDI has expertise from conducting over 100 surveys like ours with partners across Canada. The environmental scan data will be collected by CCDI, anonymized in reports to us, and the raw data will be held only on their servers. Nobody at Royal Roads will have access to who you are, only to what information you provide. If we get demographic results that are beneath a certain threshold, they won't be included, and that alone will provide us with incredibly useful information. If you're interested in learning more about the data collection, our timeline, or the goal of the research, please visit the Royal Roads Research website for more information. This online survey is a key tool to learn more about who we all are as a community. By providing anonymity for all, we are hoping to encourage as much honesty as possible in the environmental scan responses. With as many voices as possible represented, we can target areas of improvement in our workplace while at the same time protecting your privacy.
What can I expect the environmental scan to look like? An individual link will be sent to your email address, giving you access to the environmental scan. The environmental scan takes around 15 minutes and is split into two key sections: demographics and personal experience. You can skip any of the questions in each section, but we hope you will answer them. If you're at all concerned about how your information is being collected or used, please watch our video on privacy and feel free to contact our research team. The first section asks demographic questions. This section covers questions about the role you play at Royal Roads, your background, and your identity. For example, your religion, age, or if you provide care for anyone. The second section of the environmental scan asks about your experience as an employee of Royal Roads. You will be asked to respond to statements like, "At Royal Roads, I am treated fairly and with respect." By collecting data from these two key areas, we can create an accurate picture of how our shared diversity connects to our experiences. We encourage everyone to participate in the environmental scan as candidly as possible. Participation in this activity is voluntary, but critical for us to capture the current state of Royal Roads.
How will information you gather be used to make change at Royal Roads? The results of this research will be used to develop and tailor programs, policies, and practices that best support a diverse and inclusive workforce. We will have the results of the environmental scan in an aggregated report. This will offer a better understanding of how safe our workplace culture is for everyone, and what steps we need to further equity, diversity, and inclusion at Royal Roads. We expect the results of this environmental scan to identify barriers that will inform the next version of the Canada Research Chair's Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Action Plan at Royal Roads University. This action plan connects to the strategic purpose and vision of our institution, so this is a chance for your voice to guide our future. On a larger scale, the goal of this work is to support a cultural shift towards a more inclusive research and working environment. The more our community can thrive, the more effective and impactful our learning, teaching, and research will be. Ultimately, an inclusive workplace means a workplace of choice, where we look forward to the work we do and the environment in which we do it.